Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm filming my August favorites. This is going to be all of the products that I have been loving through the month of August. So if you would like to see what I have been using a ton, then just keep watching. So the first product I want to talk about is by far my standout favorite of the month, and that is the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. Now this palette has been my go-to everyday palette. I am so obsessed with these colors. I just can't get over the pigmentation. The shades are absolutely beautiful. I have some really unique colors in here, and they're all just these delicious warm tones. And now I need to make a rumor wipe. Damn it. If you're a fan of warm tone eyeshadows like I am, you will absolutely die over this palette. This is actually my first ever Anastasia eyeshadow palette, and I am super impressed, so that is my first favorite of the month. I have been using two new brow products this month. This is the Benefit Goof Proof Pencil, and this is the Benefit Gimme Brow. Yeah, I love both of these so much. They are just so natural. It's the color there for the brow pencil. It's not too warm, but it's also not too ashy. It matches my brows pretty much perfectly. This is in the number 3, and the Gimme Brow is great to just set the brows in. It has this little tiny brush with tiny fibers, and you just put it through your brows and the hair stay in place all day long, and it really gives them a lot of volume and makes them look fuller than they actually are, which is something that I need personally because I do have sparse brows. So I have been really liking those. I know this product has been talked about so much lately on YouTube, but I just had to mention it. This is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I use the shade Fair. Right now it is a little too late for me. I do have to mix it in with other concealers because I'm a bit tanner. I know, surprise, surprise, I'm tan. It's a miracle. But this concealer is probably one of the best concealers I've ever used, and that is because it does not crease at all. I could probably get away with not setting this, and that is weird because I always set my concealer, but this just doesn't budge. It lasts all day. It does such a good job of brightening the under eye. I use it as an eyelid primer before eyeshadow, and I don't even have to set it because it literally doesn't crease. I don't know what Tarte did, but this is sorcery right here. Witchcraft. Amazing. This little guy has completely blown me away. This is the ITCosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Cream. I use the shade medium at the moment. This is of course just a little sample size, and honestly the reason I started using this is because I had gotten it in either an Ipsy or BoxyCharm months ago, and it was way too dark for me. I know I would be in the shade light. If anything, I feel like that would still be too dark for me. I wore this from about 7 in the morning till I would say I didn't take it off till like 8 p.m. that night, and it looked flawless. I didn't have to touch up, nothing creased, it didn't sink into my forehead wrinkles or like, I mean it settled into my smile lines a little bit, but that's to be expected with me because that always happens. But it didn't break away on my nose, which is a huge problem area for me. Foundation always decides to just jump ship on my nose, and it was amazing. All of the products they put on top of it blended smoothly, and they lasted all day. So I will absolutely be purchasing a full size of this. It's one of those products that now I can't live without. The next product I want to mention is a highlighting palette. This is the Makeup Geek and Kathleen Light's highlighting palette. This is her collaboration with Makeup Geek, and these are the shades. These are so beautiful. I can't stop using this palette. Those are the shades right there. I believe it's, yeah, Sunlight, Starlight, and Nightlight. Sunlight, Starlight, Nightlight. They're stunning. I mainly use this color. I will dip into the pink sometimes if I'm doing more of a cool tone look. I can't really use this. I mean, I probably could right now, but when I'm pale, I can't use this shade as a highlight. I would absolutely use it as an eyeshadow though, or maybe even like a blush topper. Amazing. These last all day. They're so smooth. They're not chunky with glitter. They're that kind of like sheen highlight, if you know what I mean. Like, it kind of looks like a glow from within. It's just flawless. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, this is not a new product by any means, but I have been obsessing over it this month, and that is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette in Dulce de Leche. I'm not even going to try to say it the right way because I am so white. But there we go. These are the shades here. Of course, this is the contouring shade and this is the highlighting shade. The highlighting shade is wonderful for setting your under eye. It really does brighten. And the contour is just the most perfect. It's in between there. You can't really see it, but it's just the perfect shade. It's so neutral. It is not orange by any means, but it's also not like you're putting like gray in the hollows of your cheeks, which is not a good look. It's just not a good look. It just looks like a natural shadow underneath my cheekbones. It actually really helps define my cheekbones, which I need personally because I don't have the most defined cheekbones in the world. They're like non-existent actually. And it's only like $5. So I would highly, highly recommend this if you have a similar skin tone to me. Absolutely need this in your life. Now, this is another product that has been so hyped up on YouTube, but for a good reason. This is the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. This is wonderful. That's the brush right there. It is a little curved, that way you can kind of get right in the roots and kind of wiggle it out and get a lot of volume, but this does not flake on me. This does not smudge on me. It's so black and it really lengthens while adding volume at the same time, which is what we all want, isn't it? I really, really like this. Really happy that I tried it out, and yep, it is very worth the hype. Quickly want to mention another foundation that I've been enjoying a lot. This is the Soap & Glory One Heck of a Blot All Day Liquid to Powder Foundation. Now, my skin has been doing something weird. I used to have really, really dry skin where it was like sandpaper and everything would just cling to my dry patches. It was a mess. But lately I've had more like normal to combination skin, I would say. I still get dry like around my nose and on my chin and in between my eyebrows, but the rest of me really doesn't get dry. And I find that throughout the day, the outer parts of my face actually kind of get a little oily. Also, like on my cheeks, like right here, kind of get a little shiny. So I decided to try out this foundation. This is supposed to be really good for oily skin. And yeah, I mean, it says it's fabulous, flawless, and full coverage. I will agree with all of those statements. It is very full coverage. It covers everything on your face, whether it's redness, blemish, redness, blemishes, scars, which I have all of the above. So yeah, and so this is actually like really affordable. I forget how much it is. It might have been like $12 or so at Ulta, which is awesome. So yeah, it also says that it's 12-hour long wear. Super blur powders. I don't agree with a 12-hour thing because I wear this to work and like by the end of the day I do see myself getting shiny. This lasts a good, like, I would say 5 to 6 hours on my skin before it gets to be a little shiny and stuff. And super blur powders, I mean, okay, if that's what you're saying you have, then I'm not going to disagree. So yeah, I like this a lot, and if you have combination skin to oily skin, I would definitely recommend checking it out. Okay, so I have 2 lipsticks to talk about that I have been using to the bone. They are so amazing. I'll start with the one that isn't as new to me. This is MAC's Blankety. This lipstick is my perfect nude. That's it right there. It is coming off a little pink on camera. I mean, it does have a pinky undertone, but it is mostly like your typical nude, like very light, the perfect everyday lip color. It's not too nude to the point where it washes me out, but it's also just like light enough where it goes with any makeup look that I wear. When I don't know what lipstick I want to wear, I always reach for this. This stays in my makeup bag, in my purse, it lives there. It lasts a long time on me. It's super creamy. This is their amplified formula, so it's like really creamy. It doesn't settle into any lines on my lips or anything like that. And yeah, I have been really, really liking it. It is a great nude lipstick. And the other lipstick I've been literally obsessed with, Urban Decay Vice lipstick in Violate. It's the cream formula. That's it right there. It is a beautiful fuchsia. That's it right there. I have nothing like this in my collection. It's very, very unique. It is like a fuchsia slash lavender slash pinky purple. Perfect. It's just perfect. Not like an everyday color, but I've been wearing it like every day. Like I pair this with brown smoky eyes. I wear this when I just have mascara on. Like I said, I use it with those red tones. I think it's just a very versatile lipstick, and the formula, out of this world. The new Urban Decay Vice lipsticks are some of the best that I've ever tried. I do have other colors, but this was definitely the standout for me, and I highly recommend it if you are in the market for a new like fuchsia lipstick. And lastly, I kind of want to talk about a couple random things. Well, not random, but you know, not makeup. This is a dry shampoo by the brand BlowPro Essentials, the Faux Dry Shampoo. This is just like your typical dry shampoo, but holy hell, it smells so good. It smells so good. It smells like a mix of cologne and chocolate. Can you beat that? I don't think you can beat that. On my hair throughout the day, which is amazing. It really lasts, and I mean, you know, it also makes my hair like not look like a greasy mess when I haven't washed it for 3 days, which is, you know, shit happens. Sometimes washing hair sucks, so we've all been there. Really been liking that. Last two items I want to talk about are a couple of jewelry items. These earrings have become my new favorite pair of like dangly silver earrings. They're by Lucky brand. Just really like them. They're silver, which is my preference over gold, and I love like the bottom of this. It kind of looks like an arrow. How am I supposed to even describe anything? What are words? Do you ever see Lucky brand on Haute Look? Definitely worth checking out because their jewelry is really cute. Lastly, this arm cuff. This is an arm cuff. It has a turquoise stone and it is silver, as you can see. I've really been into like this boho silver turquoise look lately. That's it right there. Hate my arms. Why did I do that? I actually got this on vacation, so it's kind of like one of those things where can you get it? I have no idea. But just like the style in general, just the silver with the turquoise, I have been obsessing over. Yeah, I wanted to include that really quickly because I really like it. Alright guys, so that concludes my favorites video for the month of August. I hope you enjoyed this video and maybe we liked some of the same things. Definitely let me know what you've been loving this month down in the comments. I would love to hear. I'm always looking for new suggestions on products to try out. And yeah, definitely give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already, and I will see you in my next video.